Smithy, back to winning ways, 5-1 here against Larkhall. Happy with that?
Yeah, very happy. It's been months since we last played a league game, so to have the league back in is brilliant. I feel like we started the game really slow. Obviously, went 1-0 down because we didn't wake up to one of their switches. But I think after that, we looked a lot better. We solved a few problems, and I think we worked really hard on a really tough, heavy pitch, and we managed to play some nice football. So yeah, I've got nothing to argue about. Good win.
Today it seemed to be that the teams had to sort of really think about the conditions. We've got some strong winds here, we're up in the hills a bit. Also, you said the pitch is very heavy, it's quite soggy, a bit bog-like at times. So it was good to see that the players eventually came to sort of understand what they needed to do in these conditions.
Yeah, you've got to adapt your game at times, and I found like it was soft down one side and we kept switching to that side, and we found that even 1v1 we were struggling against the pitch as well as the players, but the pitch has held up really well. It's a really good size pitch, and I think we use it to our advantage, especially second half. We looked solid second half defensively, I think, and that was a worry at half time because we just looked too open, I think, first half. But the wind, yeah, it was strong winds, but I think again we kept the ball on the floor. We didn't play it long. Maybe that was the factor for us not dealing with some of the long balls first half, but second half we dealt with them. And again, it's no negativity about this game. I think we've come to a very good team. James has got them really well drilled. They're a very good team, and they got some great players. Their 9 up front held the ball up really well, and was Lucy Kelly at the back to begin with really struggled to deal with her because she was brilliant. But then I think we stopped the service going to her, and also then we actually dealt with her a little bit better. But they were really well organised and they played some really good football, and we knew that. So we didn't want them to play football, so we wanted to dominate the ball, which I thought we did. And we didn't give it away easily in that second half like we did in the first half. So fair play to our players for taking on the advice at half time and coming out second half.
And of course, in the last sort of few games where we haven't managed to find the net, and we've talked a lot about taking chances, it seemed today that we did actually take them.
Yeah, we did, and we got 5 different goal scorers from 5 different areas of the pitch as well, which is pleasing to see, obviously.
But Sian won't be happy.
But Sian won't be happy, no, because Kelly nicked her goal. But then Sian's nicked a few off Whitlock, so it swings and roundabouts and it's calmer. But Sian took her goal amazingly well. She's just slotted it in the bottom corner and absolutely prolific today, and her work rate with her back to goal was second to none. She was outstanding. She's won runner-up for player of the game today, just for her work rate and the fact that she was behind a hold-up play, link it up, and when she got the ball in the final third, she was actually putting crosses in with quality. And again, that's something that we spoke about before, like the quality on our final ball hasn't been good. So fair play to Sian. She deserves all the credit she gets for today because she's worked really hard. And the other standout for me was Chesh. I thought Chesh was fantastic. Maybe in possession, giving the ball away a few times, but then she switched on. But she's been off. She's had COVID, and she's played 90 minutes out here. And not only does she play for herself, she plays for everyone else, and drags everyone else through the game when they're struggling. So she was outstanding. She's our player of the game today, and I think she needs a special mention.
And how do you take today's performance into next week? It's going to be a tough one at home against Cheltenham.
Yeah, I think they're top of the league, and we go there, and they got the points on the board, which is the difference. They've still got to play Bournemouth. Obviously, they've beaten Exeter today in the cup. They've still got to play Exeter in the league, and they've got to play us. So it's tight at the top, but they're the ones with the points on the board. So there's no pressure on us. We've got to go there, and we'll just see what happens. They've got to come to our ground. And it'll be a good game. It'll be a good game because there's 2 very good teams. They're on a nice undefeated run. We want to get back on the run that we had just before Christmas. So yeah, it should be a good, hard game, I would suggest.